5-star, 13 4-stars, 4 3-stars. Tennessee, 9th in the country, 13 4-stars, 9 3-stars. Florida Gators, 1 5-star, 17 4-stars, and 6 3-stars. But they also got a 5-star transfer from Penn State and Florida. I mean, no. No, actually, they lost. They lost a recruit. I take that back. No, actually, no. They gained one. One from Miami and one from Penn State. So, yeah, there goes that. Auburn, 16 4-stars, 10 3-stars. Number 6, Texas A&M, 2 5-stars, 13 4-stars, 11 3-stars. There you go, Jimbo Fisher. LSU Tigers, defending national champions, 3 5-stars, 14 4-stars, 7 3-stars. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be okay. Then you got Ohio State, 4th in the country, because this is fair. 3 5-stars, 14 4-stars, 8 3-stars. Like, it's insane. Julian Fleming, number 1 player in the country, 5-star receiver. They just keep reloading. Alabama Crimson Tide, 4 4-stars, 4 5-stars, 17 4-stars, 4 3-stars, and I bet those 3-stars are really damn good. Clemson Tigers, 2nd overall in the country, 5 5-stars, including quarterback. Actually, no, Corey Foreman. Man, 5th overall player, defensive end, and his teammate. So 2 cats from St. John Bosco. Got both these guys. They got 5 5-star recruits, like 3 from California, 12 4-star recruits, 6 3-star recruits. It's insane. And then the Georgia Bulldogs have the number 1 overall recruiting class. 4 5-star recruits, 15 4-star recruits, 6 3-star recruits, and no national championships to show for it. Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, man. Hey. Oh, yeah? Well, screw you guys. I'm going home.
Not quite. Well, now that I've gotten through all that, so much of that, I'm just gonna cut straight to the chase. Gonna give you 3 quick ones here. It's pretty funny and serve. I think at least one of these you're gonna want to chime in on. Okay. Just off sheer pettiness. And actually, it's this one. Travis Kelce at the Super Bowl parade for the Kansas City Chiefs took a shot at, pretty much said, Frank Clark, Super Bowl. He didn't say Frank Clark's name, but he said 5'5", 55 Super Bowl champions, and he didn't fucking jump off sides. Now, that is kind of a shot at former Chiefs pass rusher and current San Francisco 49er, D. Ford, who got traded to the Niners. Lost in the Super Bowl with the Niners. Frank Clark was traded from the Seahawks to the Chiefs and helped get a sack late in the 4th quarter to help seal the Super Bowl. Is that a touchdown or a turnover, Serve? What Kelce did.
I mean, I guess it could be a turnover, but that's because I'm mad that the Niners lost, but...
You're mad the Niners lost?
Because I said and announced it on Twitter that the Niners were going to win. If I didn't say anything, I wouldn't have cared less. But because it's in concrete and it's I put it out there, I'm like, it's my pride.
I mean, I'm going to say...
But it's a touchdown. But like, what do you think?
So no, you said so.
I say, of course, because they lost. That's why I say it's. For me, it's a turnover.
But mind you, Kelce plays for the Chiefs and won a Super Bowl. So he's slandering a former Chief who lost the Super Bowl.
But then he was, like you said, he was part of the Niners and all that.
And Frank Clark slandered D. Ford like all Super Bowl, all the week leading up to the Super Bowl, too. Like, I wish you could see her head moving. It's hilarious.
Touchdown, I guess, guys. Touchdown. Still say it's kind of a...
It's a touchdown, and we're not going to throw the flag for unnecessary roughness because, man, that was a burn. Like, he fucking burned D Ford. Because D Ford wore 55. Oh, man, like, that just sucks. Like, they trade you, get a pass rusher to replace you. He doesn't have the sacks you have. Gets a sack in the Super Bowl, and then, like, they beat you, and all your teammates, like, at least one of the best players on your former team, trashes you with that diss. Like, that hurts. Ouch. But anyway.
But, like I said, wouldn't that, in a sense, still, wouldn't that be a turnover?
He jumped off sides in the AFC title game.
But still, like,
you're
part of the Chiefs. You're supposed to, you know, be like...
He shoved it in D Ford's face. Like, you lost the Super Bowl, and the year before, you jumped off sides on a crucial moment in the game that cost us the game against the Patriots, going to a Super Bowl. So it's like, ouch. That shit hurt. Anyway, number 2. The Rams are going to speak with Todd Gurley to discuss his 2020 future. Is that a touchdown or a turnover? Do you care?
I pay attention.
Not so do you care?
Oh. I mean, not really, but I feel like it's going to be nothing but meh.
Damn. Turnover? I agree with you. It's going to be a turnover. And I think it's going to be even worse than what you're thinking. They might just trade his ass. They might just trade Gurley. I could see it. No more Carl's Jr. commercials.
Damn.
Not that I eat a Carl's Jr. because honestly they jacked up the prices and it's just like, oh, so you just gonna like stay in the hood and act like you better than everybody, but then jack up your prices so people can't afford it. Like you just gonna forget who put you on Carl's Jr. Fuck you then. I'm really just mad at Carl's Jr.
So I mean, is this kind? I mean, obviously, like my question is, with Eric Weddle, right? Not Weddle. Is it Weddle?
Weddle was a former Ram. When they went to the Super Bowl, they lost.
That's what I'm saying. So is it like now that he's gone and then...
He was on the Ravens, but I mean the Ravens traded with the Rams to get Marcus Peters, and they just signed him up.
Just because...
They like signed Peters to an extension, and he actually played really well for them. And then you have Todd Gurley, who was like a big piece on that Rams offense. But the Rams Super Bowl window arguably is closed, I guess. I don't know. No one really knows, but it looks like it's definitely not open, but it might be open, but it definitely looks like it's closed. So it's
do you think it's like, with all this going on, do you think that there's a future for the Rams coming into this season? With all this going on, like
I don't see Gurley. I think they trade Gurley because it's easy to trade a running back and move on.
Yeah.
And they'll just build around Goff because he's the QB and they paid him a shit ton of money. They don't have a choice. But you can ship out your high-priced running back.
That's true.
So, man, it sucks, but, I mean, Gurley got his money, has a knee issue, arthritis. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think, like you said, I think it's going to be a turnover. I don't think it's going to, definitely it's not going to work out in his favor. I think, like you said, he's disposable. Not in that sense. I'm not trying to say disposable in that sense, but I feel like that's how the NFL looks at those players, those running players, like they're
running backs, yeah,
running backs, right, running backs, wide receivers, anybody, like, because everyone wants to be that position. Other than, I mean, you get what I'm saying. Like the popular people, they try to drive for that goal. So I feel like there's a lot of them out there, and you can, like you said, you can easily replace a running back, a wide receiver, or whatever you want to say. Just those type of players.
Over a young QB, I would say. So, next one, final one actually. Randy Edsall, he's the current UConn head coach, but he left to go take a job at Maryland after Oklahoma beat the shit out of UConn, and I think it was the Fiesta Bowl years ago. But yeah, so former UConn head coach, who then went to Maryland and is now the current UConn head coach, is swearing off the transfer portal. He hates transfers. Thinks it's a terrible idea. I'm going to read now what he said. He said the players in the transfer portal are enabled and entitled. He also said doesn't spend a lot of time recruiting in there, per Alex Puderman of the Hartford Courant. I think that's how you say that. Yeah. He said, I'd rather go with high school kids or junior college kids. He said, guys going into the portal, they've got issues. That's why they're in the portal. I mean, he's kind of not wrong. But then he also says he brought in 5 grad transfers last year. And, yeah, it's actually kind of amazing. Yeah. Guys going into the portal, to me, they've got issues. They've got issues. I don't know why he said it twice. They've got issues. That's what they're going into the portal. I think if you get people that come in from junior college, these guys have a little more edge to them because they want to play right now. Sometimes these guys from the portal think they're enabled and entitled to something. You know, maybe it didn't work out because you didn't stay there and finish. So moving forward in this year, I just talked to the coaches and staff about it, and I just didn't. Unless I know the guy or our coaches know the guy or we were involved with recruiting him, I don't know if you can get enough information that you need to make a proper evaluation. I just know that there are some people, they don't even call around to find out things about people that are in the portal, and I don't know why you'd ever do that, but we did a year ago because it was something that I thought we would have the need. But after experiencing for the year, I think that's the whole thing. In life, you always take a look at things and you evaluate things and you do it. I just think it's best for us in our situation that we go the junior college route and we go the high school route. Unless there's somebody in the portal that we were involved with and we feel comfortable to say that these guys would fit in here. He said a whole mouthful.
Can I press that?
You can press that. Now, is him trashing the transfer portal, is that a touchdown or a turnover to you? Yeah, you. There's only one other person in the room, sir. You trashing a guy who doesn't want to take transfers from other D1 schools? He'd rather just get JUCO players and freshmen?
I don't know if that's I feel like he's giving.
Is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing?
I don't know because I'm not an expert here, but I will say, isn't there as much talent out there in those JUCOs in the high schools as there would be if you were to? That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
No, but I asked you that because I knew you would probably say that, and you actually made a really great point, which leads me to my point. It's a turnover. Not because he has a slight point, but because his trash ass has a 98 and 127 lifetime winning percentage. UConn was trash for years, and he won, and he had 3 good seasons, and then they got killed in their bowl game, and then he went to Maryland, and he was god awful there. Tanked that program, comes back to UConn, and he's 6-30 since he's been back at UConn, and they have no bowl appearances at all. Maybe Randy, Edsel.
I see.
It's you.
It's okay.
Because the last 3 Heisman winners have been transfers. So, that was funny what you did just now. Wow, that was hilarious. Gonna mention that next week. But honestly, when I look at that sentiment, it's okay. I mean, it's like the Waka Flocka face. I mean, okay. Bro, you saying transfers are bad? Don't nobody want to play at UConn. UConn is trash as a football team.
So you're saying that if
transfers didn't work for him because his program sucks and that team always sucks.
So don't blame the transfer, blame yourself.
Yeah, you have a point, but
okay.
It's like if a dude said, "Yo, these chicks is trash."
But it's bro, they
don't like your ass.
Yeah, they probably don't like your ass. Maybe not. They not trash. Probably you're trash.
It's like when women say, "Men ain't shit." No, the men you fuck with ain't shit.
Got it.
Your life choices are terrible.
He has a point, but
not with you.
Not with you. He has a point, but